What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. This is episode number 37. Can't
I
think.
have a name for you.
Okay.
I looked it up. The most famous name.
Is it?
Most famous player, number 37.
Okay.
You're not going to know who he is.
Not NBA, just
It's an MLB.
MLB.
You're going to know who he is. Yeah. Dave Stieb. Dave Stieb. Dave Stieb.
How do you spell that?
Stieb.
Oh.
Stieb. Yeah, he pitched a no-hitter. So.
Wow.
That's
what team was he on?
Blue Jays.
Sounds like a Blue Jays type player.
Never heard of him. But hey, 1990s, he threw a no-hitter September 2nd.
Well, that's cool. I was going to give you a fun fact.
Okay, go ahead.
To start off the episode.
Go for it.
You ready for this one?
Do it.
A cloud can weigh around 1 million pounds. Isn't that crazy?
And they're just floating up there 1 million pounds heavy.
Yep. The average cumulus cloud can weigh up to 1 million pounds. That is about as heavy as the world's largest jet when it's completely full of cargo and passengers.
Well, what's heavier? 1 million pounds of feathers or 1 million pounds of bricks?
Both.
What's the answer?
The feathers.
Is that your final answer?
I think so.
They both weigh the same, Patrick. They're both 1 million pounds.
Yeah, so. Exactly. But yeah. But isn't that weird? Like, people just like fly through clouds. Like, how do you measure a weight of a cloud when you can't? I don't know. Just
I'm sure there's some way to do it. You know, clouds are made up of what? Water.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hydrogen, oxygen. You know, I mean
yeah.
H2O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little fun.
So there's at least 2 hydrogens up there, throwing oxygen in there, and there you go. They get the water. So that's probably where all the weight comes from.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm a genius. What can I say?
Smart.
You know. Honors physics. What can I say?
Nice. Oceanography.
You should know more than me. Oh, I don't know how much that. I mean, obviously clouds are formed above the ocean. Most like.
I mean, that's where the water is.
I mean, 75% of the world is water. So
yeah,
and humans.
Oh.
I mean, the percentages are different, I'm sure, but you know what I mean.
Same thing, yeah.
Relatively,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Well,
we're not scientists here.
No. These are kid science facts of the day. So,
when's the last time I thought about this? You know, it's been a long time.
5 minutes ago.
I didn't take any science classes in college. I don't think.
I only took oceanography.
Well, yeah, you took oceanography. I don't think I took anything. So.
Wow, good for you.
I didn't have to. The honors. I mean, you don't get any credits because it's AP, but
happens.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, on to the finals. Finally started.
NBA finals.
Jeez, didn't think it was ever gonna start.
Before we talk about like the game today, because we're recording this on the first game. What was your thoughts before today's game? Like, what were you thinking was gonna happen?
Well, I mean, everyone says that having 10 days off is not good. You know, you're too relaxed. You haven't been in game shape for 10 days. You can't portray what a game-like scenario is in practice, right? Blah, blah, blah. You know, the Heat is running high on energy, and they're going to take the world by storm. So I had Heat winning game 1. But I have Denver winning the whole series.
Okay, so
in before six
game. I was thinking about this yesterday because I was like, okay, I want to think about what I want to say before it actually happens, so I don't have anything change my mind, you know. But
You write it
I,
down.
I didn't write it down, but
Word by word.
it's all up here.
Today,
This is
Thursday, May
nature's paper up
30,
here.
May
Um,
31st.
um, I thought Denver is gonna sweep. So I mean, if it's all depending on if Murray plays the same way as he did against the Lakers.
Yeah.
Porter's still hitting those threes. I mean, Jokic, I think you're always going to get a good, at least a good game from Jokic. So, um, I still think it's going to be a sweep after today. Denver won. They're up 1-0 now. They won by 10, but the game wasn't really close throughout the whole game. It was kind of like at the end, the Heat made a little run there. But
Yep.
I'm going to 4. I when I was watching the Heat play the Celtics and just how the Celtics were playing, I'm like, the Nuggets aren't going to play like that. Like the Nuggets aren't going to be this deflated. Like the Celtics just did not look good against the Heat in Game 7. So, and the Nuggets are they've been on fire all playoffs. Like even when they lost 2 games to the Nuggets, like Devin Booker had to score almost 50 points in each game for them to win those games. So, Denver in 4 is my prediction.
Yeah, well, my prediction's wrong. They got destroyed. Game 1.
Yeah, new prediction. What's your prediction after Game 1?
A new prediction. I'm still going to go with Heat. Denver in 6. Yeah,
Denver 6. I can see Heat winning like maybe a game or 2 at home, but
yeah.
I just think Denver's just too good.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, 13 points tonight, huh?
I mean, when Bam Adebayo is shooting more than Jimmy Butler, it's not going to be a good game. Like even though Bam was scoring, it's just not the same when Jimmy is scoring.
I mean, you can't stop 27, 10, and 14. Jesus.
Yeah,
and Jamal had 26. Damn.
It's going to be a tough series for Heat fans, I think. We might see a 3-0 chance for a Heat to come back from down 3-0, the opposite of their last series, but I just don't see it happening. But Finals MVP. So
it's gonna be Jokic.
You just think Jokic is winning it?
Dude, like how can you compete? Like I know Jamal Murray's putting up numbers, right? Like he's the number 2 on the team. Like how do you not give it to Jokic?
Yeah,
the guy just so easy. It's so easy.
It's probably the easiest pick. Other than it being LeBron James, like any other year.
Yeah.
It's probably the easiest pick. But I mean, this year if LeBron made it, I don't know if it'd be as easy a pick, but like Jokic, probably the easiest pick. I think Jimmy Butler, if it's the Heat win, is probably the easiest pick also. I don't think anybody's gonna step up. Jimmy Butler is probably just gonna have to carry the team once again. And you're gonna need at least 15, 20 points from Martin and Strus again. And you probably have to go 7. Like I know you said 6, but I think the only way that the Heat win is a 7-game series.
Yeah, I mean, after tonight, how many games until the next podcast? Is it 2?
2 games, yeah, because they're playing every other day, right?
Are they?
Well, that's what they have been doing. I can double check real quick.
I thought it was a little different because it's the final.
Every 2 days. Let's see. So they're playing today, and they play Sunday. So what's that? It's every 2 days. So you get 2 days off, and then they play.
Yeah.
2 days off, and then they play.
Well,
and then they play Wednesday. So yeah, 2 games. 2 games between. 2 days between each game.
Yeah, June 4th, June 7th, June 9th.
Yeah, so they'll play 2 games before the next podcast. So we'll definitely have a clear picture by then. Yeah. But great game by Jokic today. Murray looked good. Aaron Gordon looked good. Like, okay, I don't think it gets said enough how much help Jokic actually has. Jamal Murray, top 10 pick, top 12 pick.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr., top 10 pick, top 11 pick, whatever. Aaron Gordon was the 3rd or 4th pick one year.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of good players on that starting roster.
Like it's so easy for Jokic, like he's also a distributor, so he can, just
It's literally
play
just
at
perfect.
top of
It's
the
perfect.
key. He can
Yeah.
also shoot the three like pretty easily. So just, just
It's a I think it has to be said this might be a perfectly made roster for Jokic and
yeah,
Murray, who were the main guys.
yeah. Even just Murray and Jokic, just like pick and roll everyone to death.
Yeah, because I mean Murray's like a obviously he's like a point guard, shooting guard type player. He has a good handle, but to have a center who's a better handler than you,
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about that. Taking care of the ball the whole
he's
time.
like almost 7 feet tall. Just insane.
He
Um,
just has to worry about hitting his shots. That's basically it.
yeah,
Doesn't have to grab any rebounds. Be a little bit of a playmaker every now and then.
yeah,
Drive and kick,
casual.
Know how to do the pick and roll, but that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I don't see any world where the Heat win this. If they win this, I
Uh,
will order the hottest wings from a place and eat them right now, like right on the podcast.
on the podcast,
Yeah,
nice. Kendrick Perkins has the Heat in 6.
I just don't
That was
like.
before.
I think yeah, but I think
Of
it's a
course.
lot different because the Heat need so many more players to play great than the
Yeah.
Nuggets do. Like they don't need as many. Like if someone has an off day on the Nuggets, it's okay because someone else can pick it up. But
Yeah.
like today, Struess and Martin don't have a good game. There's no chance.
Yeah. Even like Vincent too. Like he's a good role player.
I mean, Game Vince had like 19 points tonight.
Yeah.
So
Um moving on to people to other teams that are struggling. 76ers
yeah,
got their new head coach. They went from a doc to a nurse. Subtle.
wow,
That's good, huh?
nice, good steal.
Can't take
Stole
credit
that
for
from
that
somebody
one.
for sure. Yeah,
That was a really when I heard that, I was like, okay, cool.
yeah. There's no way you came up with that one. I was like,
No way.
no way.
Nick
Uh,
Nurse signs with the 76ers. It's gonna be kind of interesting. I've been kind of hearing mixed signals. It looks like Joel Embiid kind of like this hiring more. Still don't know what to do with James Harden. Don't know if he's gonna come back, but I guess James Harden and a Nick Nurse type coach isn't a good fit, supposedly. And Nick Nurse likes to play his starters a lot, about 40
yeah.
minutes. So
I mean, the
I don't know how that's
Raptors.
gonna work with Joel Embiid.
If you ever look at the Raptor stat line, you just see 45 minutes,
Yeah,
like right down the roster, basically.
yeah.
Um,
But I mean,
it is going to be interesting to see.
yeah,
Let's see if Joel Embiid can hold up a whole season playing under Nick Nurse. I think Max is going to be great.
yeah.
I think Tobias would probably be pretty good in the system, but yeah, Harden I don't think will last. They'd have obviously he'd probably get special treatment. Honestly, um,
I just don't think they're gonna pay him. Or
he, he
well,
wants a max
yeah,
or almost a max. Uh, I don't even know why the Rockets would want to pay. Like this whole thing about the Rockets and James Harden just doesn't make sense to me.
yeah. Even like Jalen Green was making comments, and he's like, he's not good, and it's not bad. Like it
It would just be
whatever.
adding just
Yeah, he
like
just
how would it help the team? Basically, is
yeah.
what he's saying.
Um, I don't know. I just if he's chasing money, then of course he'll go to the Rockets. If he's not and he's trying to actually win or make an effort, he'll stay in the 76ers.
How about James Harden and Tobias Harris to the Celtics for Jaylen Brown?
Jeez, that's another situation that
Jaylen Brown needs to learn this offseason. He's going to have to work on his left-handed dribble. He had 8 or 9 turnovers in Game 7. Just basically his left hand. He just can't dribble.
yeah, can't imagine paying that guy $295 million.
He's up for the big money because he made the All NBA team.
Yeah. I think that's kind of crazy how that works.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty messed up. Like John Morant's not going to get max deal now because he didn't make All NBA
uh,
or Super Max, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, super max. But I think the max is like what 200 million.
Yeah, so he can only make a
That's
hundred something only.
just just insane. But
Yeah,
yeah, Nick Nurse to the 76ers. Nick Nurse is coming into a good offense. He got some good players around him. Monty Williams chasing the money. People thought he was going to take the year off, but the Pistons really wanted Monty Williams. 6 years, $78 million with
yeah.
incentives and bonuses, and I don't know, probably winning more than
Options. Yeah,
probably winning 20 games, 25 games, 30 games, 35 games. 8 year, almost
100 mil.
100 million. So
Yeah, it's the highest contract ever for an NBA coach. The 6 year 78, and the coach Detroit Pistons. I mean, they have a nice young team.
yeah,
Monty Williams was coaching the Pelicans, I think, right? When they were a really young team. So he has some experience with that.
yeah. They were also saying that Monty Williams, when he started coaching the Suns, they just came off a 19 win season. And then the next year, I think they bumped it up to like 33, 35, and
Yeah,
then
Chris
like
Paul
51.
probably. Yeah.
And then
I mean, he's has some good track record, you know.
yeah,
It's just the playoffs he hasn't been very successful. I mean, he's obviously a surprising fire when the Suns fired him. Um, but yeah, the Pistons, it's going to be interesting. I don't know how it's going to work. I mean, they have the five pick, so that's another player they can add on,
yeah,
see
I
how they
don't
work. But they've been bad for so long. Like when a team's been bad for so long, you just wonder if they'll ever be good again.
yeah. Um but hey, he got paid. So
That's some big
you
money,
just
man.
you don't
Congratulations.
even have to make the playoffs. You just gotta win
No,
like 10 more games than you did last year.
just improve a little bit.
Yeah, just keep improving each year, and then
Expectations are not high.
no, not at all.
But I want to see who goes to the Suns job. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
That'll probably happen over the next couple weeks here. But now we got Poeltl.
Projected pick for the Pistons is Cameron Whitmore from Villanova. Don't know.
Yeah, the draft this year is supposedly not very strong after the top three.
Yeah,
So I mean, maybe they trade it, go out and get
they got James Wiseman,
someone. They do, and he was playing pretty well for him.
Cade Cunningham,
He actually, yeah, Kate Cunningham is going to come
Jaden
back,
Ivey,
and Duran, whoever it is,
Durant.
in the
Yeah,
center. So I
he's just
mean,
19 years old.
the youngest player in the NBA. Um, he was he was born after LeBron's first season, I think, in the NBA. I think he's the first player so far that has done that. So that's somewhere.
It's all about stats, logistics
Yeah,
nowadays.
I mean,
Yeah, it's good
that's
numbers.
that's the new world. So the real question here is, do we go a Nuggets or Heat player? So I mean, we got Martin right there on the table. We got
Caleb Martin,
Struce,
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
It's a good one.
I think we have a good three. We have Gordon, Struce, and Martin to choose from.
Is Gordon like the biggest of the players?
Yeah, he's like what 6'9", 6'8", maybe
Maybe
6'10", maybe 6'10".
you want to go Caleb Martin? I think that's like a
He's like the in between guy, maybe.
yeah. All
Sure.
right, or Struce.
I don't know. It could be either one. Doesn't matter. It's just
Let's go Caleb Martin. It can't be that good, huh? Can be
his East Conference.
East.
Yeah. So this is the first time in a while it hasn't been a
Uh,
playoff team or
Chris
like
Middleton.
current playoff team.
First name would come to mind.
Um, what number is he? 22? Yeah, do it. It could be him.
He's older than 27, right?
Yeah, he's like 32.
And then he's definitely taller than 6'5". He's like
Yeah,
six.
he's a good mid range to see the age wise too, if it's in between.
Isn't it Kate? Yeah. Oh, six
of the
seven.
right conference.
Older than 31. Jesus.
Higher number than 22. So what's essential? That's Bulls, Bucks, Pistons. Um, who else? Pacers.
Central.
Yeah.
Bucks. Yeah, yeah. Bucks. It's not the Bucks. So it's Cavs, Bulls, Pacers, Pistons.
Cavs, Bulls, Pacers, Pistons. Who's older than 31? I mean, DeRozan, but his number's not higher than 22.
Isn't he a guard?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what he was last time we had him. I feel like the Bulls are the
Um,
oldest team there because the Cavs are young,
how about
Pistons are young,
Indiana?
Pacers are young,
So someone on the Bulls.
maybe, but I don't know who it is.
Forward. It's not Osman. He's young, right?
Yeah, he's young.
Um, older than 31. 6'7".
The forward thing throws off a little bit because of the last time.
Everyone, yeah, but it's
There's a
a
guard
true forward. It's a
forward,
true forward.
a true forward. Who's on the Bulls? Who is on the Bulls?
Who's the power forward?
Because I mean, another one is
He's
like
like
Derek Jones Jr., but I don't think he's not old enough.
that guy's tall too.
He's like, I don't know if he's 6'7". I mean, he's like 6'7", yeah, but I don't think it's Bulls because the only other forward would be like Patrick Williams, and he's 23 or something, 22.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be Pacers have some old people on the bench. It cannot be the Pistons. Like, there's no way it's the Pistons.
No, there's. I think the oldest player has to be like 28.
Yeah. Who's the other team? It was the Pacers, but Pacers, Pistons, Bulls, Cavs. So it was. Um,
Older than 31, huh? Four.
I think it's the Pacers. The Pacers, I think, have an old team, but they have a young, like, starting or a young core because they have like Hill on that team, right? That George Hill is on that team.
Yeah. Halliburton. Who's else on the team?
I'm trying to
Hmm.
think. I've been when I was looking at the Halliburton highlights the one time we got him. I'm trying to think of who was in the background.
Is Miles Turner still on that team?
Yeah, he's younger though, and he's also huge. What about like
Oh, like who's that? Who's that one guy for Oregon? He's on the team. Duarte. Duarte.
oh,
He's old.
Duarte?
He's young though, right?
Yeah, he's not 31.
But that's another player that is on the
Yeah.
Pacers. I'm just naming people that I know.
What about
Buddy Hield's still on the team.
yeah, Buddy Hield. Don't they have like like because they had multiple what's his name? What's the guy from Palma's name? What's his last name?
Johnson.
It's not him, but there was like multiple Johnsons. But
Johnson.
how long ago did he play on the team though? Maybe it's not.
I don't think. I don't even think
Type in,
he's
type in Johnson.
Johnson. Stanley.
Stanley Johnson, Ali. Oh, Elise Johnson was on the team, but he's young, I think.
Calvin. Cameron. Jalen Johnson. Stanley. Stanley Johnson.
Let's go James Johnson.
James Johnson.
James Johnson. God. He's on the Pistons. Or I mean on the Pacers.
Wait, why is it yellow?
Because whoa, wait. He don't has to be on the Pistons or on the Pacers, right? I guess saying Pistons.
Wait, wouldn't it be green?
Yeah, so I don't know. Is he not on the? Well, those are all the. It has to be the Pacers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know why it's yellow, but it's the Pacers. Younger than 36, so there's a 5-year age. I don't know.
He's,
I'm at to look at the roster now.
I didn't know he was still in the league. James Johnson.
He was a background guy. I don't know any of these names. I don't think it's. I don't think it's Pacers.
Then why is it yellow? This is
I
so
don't
confusing.
know.
Well, do you want to try someone from the?
TJ McConnell. What the heck? James Johnson's here. It's number 16. That's why it's the wrong number.
He's
Who's
higher
in
than 22.
who's the starting lineup? Maybe I didn't. I don't know who's in the starting lineup for them.
Is it Buddy Hield, Halliburton?
They have the Naismith guy who was like a rookie, breakout rookie.
Yeah. Um.
Look up this name real quick. I don't know. Nemb. It's in their starting lineup, but I can't click on it. Andrew Nembhard. Let me look him up. How old is he? There's no way, right?
He sounds like a young guy.
He does. That's why. Yeah, he's young.
Are we going with him? No.
No, he's young.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I mean, how old's Buddy? Maybe Buddy is
Is he 6'7" though? No, he's like 6'4".
no, yeah, he's
Fine.
like 6'5" or something. Forward
So he
like
can't
power
be.
forward.
I don't think he can be on the Pacers, right? Do we have to guess a Pacers players to see? It's gonna come up yellow again.
You want to try a Pistons player? I guess.
Yeah, let's just try a Pistons player and see what it says. Even there's no older guys on the Pistons.
I don't even know who would.
It's between 31 and 36, so it's 30, 35 maybe.
I literally have no idea. I'm like completely lost.
Don't they have a they have like one older guy, right, on the Pistons?
I don't know. The only one I can find is Magruder, but he's too short.
No, who's
There's literally nobody old on this team.
on the Pistons?
Corey Joseph, he's a point guard though.
How about oh wait, 30. How about Bogdanovich?
Who's he on?
He's on the Pistons. Bohan Bogdanovich. It wasn't he used to be on the Jazz, right?
He's not on the Pistons.
Is he
Is he?
not? I think he
No.
is.
All right, go for it. I don't think he's on the team. Why would he be on the Pistons? Just do it. What? When did he go on the Pistons?
He got traded. Or was he signed in the offseason? I think he was signed in the offseason.
To the Pistons?
He was the veteran leader.
I thought he had a huge contract.
Wait, so was it yellow because it was started with a P? Pistons? was
I have no idea.
Is that how that works?
The first time we've encountered it. Oh yeah, he is on the team. Damn, he had 34 points. Still lost to the Bulls though. By 2.
What does it say? Can you say I think he
But
got signed a contract. The contract.
um He was like a guy people wanted, like on their team. Yeah, he got signed that year, 2022, 2023 year. Played 59 games.
It's pretty good.
That's better than some other people.
Hey man, Monty Williams he's got a
Solid
shooter.
34-year-old, 35-year-old on the team.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got two topics. You think we can finish them in 7 minutes, or you want to go take a break?
Um, let's take a break to be safe.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna take a break.
We're going to take a break. Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Bohan Bogdanovic, the
Wow.
goat.
I mean, I hadn't looked at a team's roster in a long time. Since what? But the last one was like what? Aaron Wiggins
You
maybe
were
was the last
looking,
time I looked.
weren't you looking at the roster and you still didn't say something? Weren't you looking at the Pistons roster?
I didn't even see him on the roster.
I
Well, I was looking
don't
at
know
like I was looking
what
at
year.
previous games. So maybe with the ones I was looking at, he was injured
Maybe
because he wasn't even on the roster.
because he only played what?
Well, he played 59. That's pretty good. That's what 23 games he missed.
You don't see
Yeah.
many people playing every game.
Like 23 games is not bad. That's pretty solid. I mean, he's only 30. We're saying 34 is old. He's not that old. 34 is not
Not
that
that
old.
old. Yeah. LeBron's 38.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, let's take a quick break and we will see everyone after the sponsors.
Nice.
Haven't said that in a while because we don't have any.
We never have sponsors.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed Poeltl this week. Unfortunately, if you did like the MLB pickle of last week, that is no longer going to be a thing.
For now.
Just so bad.
We'll see if we can find a different
It's not looking good.
a different one.
It's not looking great out there for MLB. It's too much. It's too much to have to research, I bet. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed the first half of this episode. And are you watching hockey, Noah?
No.
Okay. Moving on next no, I'm just kidding. Pretty interesting stuff over in the NHL. It's kind of crazy that the Stanley Cup's also going on during the NBA finals.
Starts Saturday.
Huh?
It starts Saturday.
Oh.
I mean, it's still going.
Still going on.
First game is Saturday.
Still going on. During the NBA finals, but that's okay. You know, both is on ESPN. I'm sure. You know, when there's no basketball, there's hockey. When there's no hockey, there's basketball. I don't know how many people watch basketball that are hockey fans, but you know, we also got a number 1 seed versus a number 8 seed.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, same kind of general region of the U.S. too.
Yeah,
The Florida Panthers, pretty close to Miami,
who are the 8 seed?
who are the 8 seed. Yep, so some similarities there. And then you got the Las Vegas Golden Knights, 1 seed in Las Vegas.
Yeah. So who you got winning this?
Dude, the Florida Panthers have been hot.
Dude, they beat some top teams to get here.
Hotter than the Heat, I would say.
Yeah.
And it's very, very rare in hockey. It's very closer games in hockey, I would say. You know what? This one let's go the upset. Florida Panthers.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, they had a comeback win against the Boston Bruins in the first round. Then they kind of just
Smooth sailing.
Just rode that wave to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
So I agree. I just think they're the hot team. They got to win it.
It's kind of
It'd be
different.
pretty cool to see it happen too. Like the 8 seed beat the 1 seed, at least in one of the two sports it's happening in.
Yeah, it was kind of an opposite of the NBA. Like the eight seed was definitely, the Heaters battling throughout the playoffs, and then the Florida Panthers were like, kind of cruising a little bit through the playoffs. But the Vegas Knights, they went to Game 7, I think, or Game 6 versus the Dallas Stars. So it's been two different stories or like opposites
Yeah,
in both of these. So yeah, but hopefully the Florida Panthers pull this one off. So at least Florida or that region have something to celebrate.
yeah,
Potential two championship parades, maybe.
yeah. Just like the Lakers during what was it 2020, 2021, where
Yeah,
they had the Dodgers
Lakers and
and
Dodgers.
the
Yeah,
Lakers. Yeah, we had Steven on to talk about that.
yeah.
Fan of both teams. Also, real quick, brought to mention for the NBA, Jean Morant. So Adam Silver had something to say about Jean Morant. Um, he said we probably could have brought the suspension down now, but they didn't want to take away from the players on the court and change, the narrative. So that makes it seem like it's going to be pretty bad. Just a little quick note out there. If you're worried about John Morant, it's not looking good. I think you want to hope for a 4-0 sweep to hear about John Morant if you're a Grizzlies fan. See what happens there.
Yeah, gonna wait till after the finals to make that announcement. Um, Yeah, I mean, it should be interesting. Oh, supposedly, also on the subject of John Morant, I just saw a video. Maybe you've seen it, but his like right hand man, who's been in all the videos,
Yeah,
Instagram lives, he parted ways, or he unfollowed
unfollowed
him
him everywhere. Yeah,
on
I saw
Instagram,
that.
social media platforms. So, hey, maybe he's turning the page. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was one of the
That was
stipulations of Adam Silver saying, "Hey,
yeah.
just get rid of this guy." Uh, back to Vegas. We have Jimmy
Oh yeah.
Garoppolo. Fails the physical.
What
I
a
think it was his ankle, other than his shoulder, because he had
yeah.
hurt his shoulder. Now he hurt his ankle.
Well, he had
When he
surgery on
broke it.
his foot or ankle last year, right? Because
Yeah,
he got
last year.
injured.
Yeah, but he also
Yeah.
had like a shoulder issue.
Yeah.
Um,
Now we're back to the feet.
yeah. So I guess luckily for the Raiders, they put a clause in the contract. If he fails and he can't play to start the season, that they can cut him, not lose any money. But that's now they don't have a quarterback, but I think they did sign a rookie like O'Connell or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember, like from Purdue maybe. I don't remember exactly where he's
I was
from.
gonna draft him in my dynasty draft, maybe. I don't know. Maybe
He's
pick
looking
him
like
up.
he's gonna be the only option for the Raiders.
Who they also have the veteran I think it's Ripien.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that the
he
guy's
played
name?
for the Broncos.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
he's on the
I
roster
know who you're
too.
talking about, but I don't remember his name exactly. But it's Ripkin. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the Jimmy Garoppolo sweepstakes in Vegas could be over pretty soon. So
Yeah.
that was pretty crazy to see.
Yeah.
And they could have had Will Levis, or they could
Uh,
have traded up even for
they
Anthony
even
Richardson.
they even had who was that one guy who came in like the last 3 games of the season last year?
Stidham.
Stidham. Yeah, they could have
Yeah,
had Stidham.
they
He
let him
looked
walk.
good too.
Yeah, they let him walk. He's a backup somewhere. I can't remember where he signed, but
He's on Denver.
Denver. Yeah, he swapped Ripien. Um, but man, Devontae Adams has said some stuff. He's not happy,
Yeah.
and I think the Raiders are really going to miss Derek Carr. They really made a mistake there, especially if they weren't going to draft a quarterback. Like you literally just traded Derek Carr for another Derek Carr. Like I don't understand like what
Yeah.
their thought process was. And at least Derek Carr was healthy.
True.
Jimmy Garoppolo's been hurt the past few years, so
Well, also too, a lot of rumors and speculation going around. Tom Brady,
oh yeah.
minority owner in the Las Vegas Raiders. People were thinking that he would come out of retirement and play, but he definitely shut down those rumors, and he's happy where he is. So
I mean, the hoops they would have to jump through to even get that like passed to happen, because obviously there's a conflict of being an owner, being a player. How would paying him work? Does he get paid to play? Like, how does the salary cap work? And I'm
yeah,
pretty sure owners would have to vote on him to be able to play. Why would the owners vote for Tom Brady to come back? So like, there's like a lot of stuff that's a part of that, that I doubt he would even be able to make it back onto the field. So, very unlikely. And like you said, he basically shut it down. So, and I mean, if I'm Tom Brady, I got a cushy job waiting for me, like at Fox or
no,
wherever it
he
was.
turned that down. Do you see that?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I think I remember seeing that actually. You're right.
I don't think he's gonna do it anymore.
Either way, he had it, and he turned. If he's turning down what, like $100-something million,
Yeah,
what makes you think he's gonna play football for the Las Vegas Raiders, who are like awful,
yeah.
or just play with Devontae Adams? Like,
Josh Jacobs,
who's gonna leave next year?
Darren Waller got traded.
Like no weapons at all in the field. Like, what's the point? You're gonna go out there and just get sacked?
Yeah,
Basically, what would happen?
yeah. I don't think the line's much of a upgrade there.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm probably a little happy. I don't have to play on that team. Like, obviously, I'm losing out on the money, but like,
Yeah,
it's not. That team is not going to be good next year. I don't know how. Like, if there's any fans who are really excited for the Las Vegas Raiders, I just don't see any possible way that team is going to be any good.
yeah. I just
If anything, there's going to be another below average year, like every other year.
yeah. Maybe they can win the sweepstakes for Caleb Williams.
I think the Cardinals have that locked up. They got two top 5 picks potentially because of Houston. And there's no, I mean, unless Houston somehow finds a way to just be good. It's just,
It may be okay.
they are in a bad conference, so
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
true.
chance.
Yeah.
Someone from that conference is not going to be a winning team, and they're going to make the playoffs.
I'm excited for football. You know, I'm ready to get this started. I already talked to
I know
Noah.
Patrick texted me middle of the night. I don't remember when he texted me, but he's
You
like,
answered.
he's like, you want to, he's like, you want to do something for the podcast for fantasy football, blah, 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 whatever. Man, that's like 2 months away, maybe 3. Like, sure.
The
But
only
like,
reason why I did the rookie draft for the dynasty
yeah.
league, so I'm like, I'm in fantasy football mode. Like, some guy already picked up 6 free agents and used all
Wow.
his like free agent money already, and I'm like, dude, what?
I guess you
So,
just
like,
have to pay attention for the rest of the year, though.
yeah, I don't know. It's just, everyone on each team is already picked. Like, there's no free agents unless someone gets injured. Then that's when everyone attacks. But
Yeah.
hey, if you want to go out and get 5 rookies for $100, be my guest. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, even before your draft, I mean, we're just talking with the boy, with Steven, and Patrick just out of nowhere, just like, I can't wait for fantasy football. I'm just like, that's like 4 months away.
Dude, I think I got to drop some leagues.
I mean, usually I would have like, I think the most I ever had was 3 going on at once. And I think that's too much. I think 2's fine.
In the previous years, I think I'm up to 5.
I think 2's good. 5's pushing it. 5. But I can see a dynasty league, like, you really don't have to draft. It's just the rookies every year. You just have to make a lineup every now and then. Like, you don't really change much.
Like, if someone gets injured, then you like kind of.
That's the only time you really have to like.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck with your team.
Yeah,
so it's yeah. I
it's
think
not the same as a yearly fantasy football.
If anyone in that league actually listens to this podcast, I think next year I'm going to quit that league. You know, like
Prepare.
I'm just my team's so bad. Like I don't think it's gonna get better.
They're what? So then you quit. You all your players get thrown into the free agent pool.
No, someone takes over my team.
Oh, you have to have someone take over it,
Yeah,
or have someone come in and take over.
yeah.
That's crazy. They should just have like an extension draft or something. Like, all right,
That'd be so much easier. But
this team's disbanding. That all his players get thrown into a draft.
yeah, that'd be so much easier. But no, they wanna you pick up from where the previous owner, because it's already happened twice.
Yeah.
So, but then it's like I could just screw with the next person coming in, like trade all my picks.
Mess with them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a nice guy, but
I mean, I do one of those leagues. I mean, that seems pretty cool. But
I think I would have more fun if it was with people that I knew. Like I only know 2 people in this league, so
yeah, it'd have to be a friend group. Because there's no way I'm doing that with random people.
No, it's too much. It's too much. I think you would have fun. You have to rely on more trading than just picking up waivers each week.
Yeah. I made some great trades last year where I traded Tua and Lamar, and they both got hurt after I traded them.
Did I get Tua?
You got Tua and he got hurt.
Yeah.
Like 2 games later, and then Lamar got hurt the next week. But I mean, I was like so down, like I think that was the worst I've ever done in a fantasy league. But whatever. We're coming back.
Yeah, but yeah, so something in the works there for us. I think it would be fun. Just give us something else to talk about. Give some people to follow along. See how it goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Episode number 37. You have anything else to add, Noah?
No. This is just a little shorter episode for everybody. Yeah, I mean, we'll just see what happens. That's just how it goes, That's how each week is. Just take it week by week, and
we'll
see what happens.
Crumbles.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see if I have more interesting stuff to post this week, because last week I had nothing.
Yeah, but if you made it this far, let us know in the comments on YouTube or on TikTok if you made it to the end of this episode by commenting fantasy football. See how many people comment.
We had no comments.
Last
episode got 3 views.
We got 2 comments. Me and you. Probably just me. You don't comment.
Nah, I'm not gonna comment.
All right, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.